Hi, this is Mark. This is English Conversation Practice.
Why are you here? To eat. Why are you home? To have lunch. Why are you here? To eat. Why did you come over? To talk. Why are you up? To go to work. Why are you in the bath? To get clean. Why are you in the kitchen? To bake a cake. Why are you sitting? To rest. Why are you in bed? To get better.
Idiom is touch base. Touch base. To briefly meet with someone. We should touch base after the meeting about next week's presentation. My sentence, it's a little long. Let's check it out together. Let's practice it together. We should touch base after the meeting about next week's presentation. We should touch base after the meeting about next week's presentation. When the meeting is finished, we should meet for a short time and talk about next week's presentation, right? So they're gonna have a presentation together. They need to touch base to make sure they are doing what they should be doing, right? So have a brief meeting to check to see if we are going on the right direction, if we're going in the right direction. Hey, we haven't seen each other for a long time. Let's touch base sometime, right? And so let's meet, get in contact with each other. Your sentence using touch base. We will touch base with you to finalize that project. Can we touch base tomorrow to go over the plan? Very good sentence. Fantastic.
I will get the phone. Thank you. I will get the phone. Thank you. I will get the phone. Thank you. I will show you where. Thank you. I will show you where. Thank you. I will send you a tweet. Thank you. I will send you a tweet. Thank you. I will help you. Thank you. I will help you. Thank you. I will water the plants. Thank you. I will water the plants. Thank you. I will get us ice cream. Thank you. I will get us ice cream. Thank you. I will buy more paint. Thank you. I will buy more paint. Thank you. I will watch the kids. Thank you. I will watch the kids. Thank you. I will park the car. Thank you. I will park the car. Thank you. I will make tea. Thank you. I will make tea. Thank you.
Talk about expressing plans using this pattern. I'm thinking about plus verb ing. Okay, the function of this pattern is to express plans, considerations, or ideas. Okay, we have some examples now. Here we go. I'm thinking about studying abroad. I'm thinking about studying abroad. So we have study as our verb and we're adding ing, studying. Okay, let's look at some more examples. I'm thinking about buying a new car. I'm thinking about buying a new car. Buy is our verb. We're adding ing, making it buying. I'm thinking about trying a new restaurant. I'm thinking about trying a new restaurant. Try is our verb. We're adding ing, making it trying. I'm thinking about trying a new restaurant. Okay, substitution. Here we go. Learning a new language. I'm thinking about learning a new language. For example, I'm thinking about learning Spanish. I'm thinking about learning French. And of course, I'm thinking about learning English. Yes, that's what you're here for. I'm thinking about baking a cake this weekend. I'm thinking about baking a cake this weekend. Starting is the verb. I'm thinking about starting a new hobby. I'm thinking about starting a new hobby. Calling. I'm thinking about calling. I'm thinking about calling my parents tonight. I'm thinking about seeing a movie this weekend. I'm thinking about doing some Christmas shopping today. Going. I'm thinking about going. I'm thinking about going out for breakfast on Sunday. Ringing. Ringing up Jeff later. I'm thinking about ringing up Jeff later. Ringing up means calling, making a telephone call, ringing up. I'll ring you up later today. Right? Playing is the action, playing. I'm thinking about playing tennis. I'm thinking about playing tennis again. What does that mean, again? I'm thinking about playing tennis again. She used to play, of course, she used to play tennis, but for some reason she stopped. And now she's thinking about playing again. So starting up, get back into it. Planning. I'm thinking about planning a big hike this summer. I'm thinking about planning a big hike this summer. Positive and negative connotation pairs. So we're going to look at adjectives with the same meaning, but one adjective has a positive feeling and another adjective has a negative feeling. Connotation equals feeling. Happy, that is a positive connotation. Sad, that is a negative connotation. Right? Our adjectives are cautious and fearful, childlike, childish, and then we have energetic and hyper. Okay, and so we have cautious, fearful. So cautious, that's a positive connotation. Fearful is a negative connotation. Childlike, that's a positive connotation. Childish, that's a negative connotation. Energetic, that's a positive connotation. Hyper is a negative connotation. You match the connotation pairs. Match each negative word with its positive partner. So we have fearful, childish, hyper. Those are negative. And then the positive, cautious, energetic, childlike. Fearful, and then the positive is cautious, that's A. 2, childish, and that's C. They match, right? Childish is negative, childlike is positive, hyper is negative, and then cautious, that's positive. That's right, 1 is A, 2 is C, 3 is B. Okay, now here we go, next activity here. So match each sentence with the better word. Okay, so read the sentences and match them to the better positive word. Okay, so number 1, she checked the road carefully before crossing. Fearful or cautious? He still has a joy and wonder when he sees snow. Childlike or childish or childlike? The kids ran and played with lots of energy. Is that hyper or energetic? He was 2 to give his opinion in class. Her comments sounded instead of joyful. After the long trip, she was still and ready to work. Good, good. So number 1, she checked the road carefully before crossing. She's cautious. 2, he still has a joy and wonder when he sees snow. He is childlike. Yes. 3, the kids ran and played with lots of energy. B, energetic. They are energetic. 4, he was too fearful to give his opinion class. So 2, right? So that's kind of negative. So you want to use fearful because 2 is there, right? He was too fearful. Number 5, her comments sounded childlike, right? That's instead of joyful. So joyful is positive, right? So instead, so the word before that has to be negative. And so childish is negative. Her comments sounded childish instead of joyful. Number 6, after the long trip, she was still and ready to work. So those are all positive, right? So energetic. Good job. Rewrite the sentence using a more positive word. Number 1, he was fearful about making a decision. 2, her reaction was childish during the discussion. The children were hyper in class. He was cautious about making a decision. Yes. Her reaction was childlike during the discussion. Good. The children were energetic in class. Okay, let's continue. And here, guess the connotation. Write whether each adjective is positive or negative. Okay, here we go. We got new adjectives. Prudent, careful, afraid, timid, innocent, youthful, immature, silly. We got more. Yeah, so prudent, that means like you're serious, you're making a good decision. And so that's positive. Careful, that's positive. Afraid is negative, right? Don't be afraid. Timid is the same, afraid, so timid is negative. Innocent, it's a positive. Youthful, right? That's positive, you're young. Immature, that's negative. That means you're acting younger than you are. Silly, that is negative. Okay, here's our next four. These are the last four here. We have active, lively, restless, uncontrolled. Okay. Lively or active, that's positive. Lively, positive. Restless, negative. Uncontrolled is negative. Write sentences using each adjective. Prudent, careful, afraid, timid, innocent, youthful, immature, silly, active, lively, restless, uncontrolled. And please don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell to get all my videos. And please join the channel. That would be fantastic. And I have a Patreon. There you can download all the worksheets that we do in our live stream classes. So go to my Patreon page, support me there so I can support you here. Go to my Patreon, download all those worksheets. There are hundreds and hundreds of worksheets. Support me on Patreon so I can support you here. Okay, thanks so much. I will see you next time. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you.